Hey everybody, welcome back to Movie Review Time, where we geek out about a movie we just saw, Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Just breathe. This is going to be our no spoiler review, and I'm dying to talk spoilers, so I may keep it short. We'll see. Because I want to talk spoilers. And of course, we're putting this one out immediately. No spoilers in here. If we accidentally spoil something, we'll cut it out. But I know you want spoilers because I want to talk spoilers. So tomorrow, later today, whenever you're seeing this, Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern is when I put out the spoiler videos. And that's probably going to be a long one because I got a lot to say. And you're going to want to check that out. We don't consider ourselves critics. We're just people that love movies and want to talk about them, people who really love the Star Wars. So we definitely want to talk about that. And of course, if you want more movie reviews, if you want my fan commentaries, I've done the entire Skywalker saga, except the new one, of course, on my Patreon, as well as other awesome Star Wars things, video game Let's Plays, things like that. Check out my Patreon, looking up TheEricButts, use the link in the description below. Same for the Stardust app, if you want 30-second reviews right out theater, stuff like that. So that said, oh man, so Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker was fucking perfect. Fuck you, Rotten Tomatoes. Who the fuck listens to Rotten Tomatoes? If you don't go to a movie because of critics' score on Rotten Tomatoes, you're doing it wrong. Watch what you want to watch. Make up your own damn mind. So anyways, I just want...
Which is why I'm going to go see Cats.
Yeah, well, I mean, we got tickets, so hopefully with vacation coming up, we'll see if we have the time, but I would like to too, honestly. And she's right. I mean, we may have fun with it. You never know. And, but yeah, so okay. Oh my God, this is a sky.
Okay, it was really good. Lots of twists and turns.
It was faster and more intense. I just realized that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Sorry, go ahead.
And I think that covers everything.
Yeah, on to spoilers here. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're going to do this right, because I do want to say a few things about it.
Okay.
Wow, just freaking wow. And we got the Kylo helmet cup. There's 4 different toppers.
Which we would pick up, except
we can carefully.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay, I'm going to let you do it, because if it makes a mess in your car, it's on you.
Notice I'm grabbing the cup. We could not get the lid topper to stay on.
Kylo is very stubborn and does not want to do what he's told.
That's why I relate to him so much. And of course we got the bucket. But yeah, so... Whew, where to even begin? Obviously, my hype levels were over 9,000, and the movie completely is it? The movie, I mean, can't say that. Can't say that. I almost spoiled something. Completely satisfied me. It was like a Snickers. It was the Snickers bar of Star Wars. I wanted more, but I'm totally satisfied. I think it was a fantastic conclusion to the Skywalker saga, and again, I can't wait to talk in detail. I know what it is because I had to bunch my coat in over here, so it's pushing me off frame a little bit.
Okay.
So it's a perfect ending for me. I like you were saying, like you wouldn't have predicted it.
I would not have predicted it, and I think the ending, some parts of the ending are being very divisive.
Well, yeah, I'm hearing this movie was divisive. This movie was divisive. The second Last Jedi became divisive. It was going to be divisive. And again, most of the people who are out there shitting on Star Wars, listen, there's a large chunk of that is Russian troll farming. That's legit to cause derision. That's a point, okay? Then you got the large chunk of people that are just mindless followers that fall for that bullshit and think it's cool, or, just listen to like the Pied Pipers who are like, hey, go pick on this motherfucker over here. And it's like, I don't give a shit. Y'all are giving me ad revenue, making me famous. I know. I'm not allowed to tell you something very, very cool. I got some great icing on the cake after our screening. Something confirmed. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
So there's that. And then, there are going to be people that are legitimately not liking it, and that's fine. And if I'm talking about like the haters or the trolls or whatever, if you've got valid reasons and stuff, I'm not talking about you. Again, it's art. Art should be somewhat divisive. I mean, nothing should ever be completely idealized and loved by everybody, because then something's definitely wrong there. Someone's drugging somebody. But yeah, I mean, my experience going in was so great. And I managed to stay just basically completely unspoiled. Despite all the troll attempts to try and send me spoilers, guess what? I'm smarter than you. I know how to read and use the internet to not actually fall for any of your dumb shit. And I mean...
I think I've had something Crisis of Infinite Earth spoiled for me, but damn it.
Whatever, that's not Star Wars.
And YouTube. Oh, and Dragon Ball. Super.
But,
sorry.
No, you're fine. No, you get to do some derailing. We go back and forth. It used to be your superpower, now it's ours. But, yeah, visually it's great. Like, if I had, like, one nitpick about the movie, because this is one of those things that it's actually really good that it's this way, but, and again, maybe because I'm a super fan, is that, particularly in the beginning, it is rushed as hell. This whole movie is just bam, 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 bam.
Yeah. even from the crawl, you're like, and we're there, okay.
Yeah, there were audible gasps from ourselves and others in the theater, which was a packed crowd, by the way. Theater was on fire tonight. All the opening night screenings packed as hell. So Star Wars ain't dead, people. Yeah. I don't know what all that bullshit narrative.
Had to park out in the boondocks.
Yeah, we had to park way the hell out there. But yeah, audible gasps from the crawl and everything. Even it's like, oh damn, all right.
It's like we're not even showing that part. Okay.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun ride, and it was. The fan service you do get is amazing. The new stuff is amazing. The new characters, even though maybe they don't get a lot of screen time, there's one in particular that I'm like, why was this character a famous person? But whatever, it's cool. They probably just wanted to be in Star Wars, and I'm not gonna be bad about it because I'm glad they're in there.
How many famous people have wanted to be stormtroopers? You can't even see their face.
Yeah, you don't want to. There's a great stormtrooper bit in here too, but again, we can't spoil that. Oh my god, the Force stuff, the fights. The ending is just, mwah. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, you know what the lines are gonna be, you know what's happening there. Like it's obvious, but it's satisfying and it's effective, and what a way to go out, man.
I do have a slightly hot take on the ending.
Okay, but we'll do that in spoilers, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, though.
Not exactly a hot take.
Okay. Music was, of course, fantastic. I mean, even at the end of the credits, because we always stay to the end of every credits for every movie. Because I actually like to read the credits. We see some funny stuff in there sometimes. But even that, like I finally kind of got a hold of myself near the end of it. And then I started crying again because I realized I'm about to hear the last notes of John Williams whoever composed for a Star Wars film.
Maybe.
No, he's done. He's done.
Did he say he's done?
Yeah, he's done. God. And it was beautiful. The music was beautiful. The arcs of the characters, the new characters was beautiful. They paid off all the Last Jedi stuff. I mean, I can't talk about that because of spoilers.
So shall we just move on to spoilers?
No, I mean, because I still have a few more things I can say about this. And again, I know people are excited for this, and I don't want to I want them to give them enough of a video tonight so they don't have to wait till tomorrow. Because I know there's more things I want to touch on that I can touch on, no spoilery.
Okay. It's all you, sweetheart.
I know. Oh my god, the new locations were awesome. The reveals.
There's a couple locations I thought they were other locations. I was like, oh, I guess we're not there. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they did that. I mean, there were more locations than I would have expected in this, so that was pretty nice. Seeing the main new trio, their chemistry, how it's grown over the course of the year was great. Babu Frick. Oh.
Is that the tiny?
Yeah, the tiny little guy. We've seen him in the trailers. Dio, the new droid, not as cute as BD-1. I thought maybe he would end up being cuter than BD-1, but no, BD-1's still the cutest.
It gave him a whole lot to do.
True, but also fun fact, not a spoiler, just a casting. Voiced by J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
So. I thought that was kind of interesting. We caught that in the credits. I wouldn't have known had we not caught the credits. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. So I mean, you do know that a lot of the droids, even R2, is like sometimes it's a human voice and they process. So just making sure you understand that. Some really good reveals. The Force, the use of the Force powers and stuff.
Yeah.
So cool the way they did some of this Force power stuff. But yeah, just the opening. Like, even the opening, it's like 8 scenes in like 60 seconds. And it's like, what? Wow, this is just like, I'm going to break my neck with the pace of this thing.
Yeah.
So that way, and it was just so satisfying. Like, again, the new trilogy, again, I think people, and some people, I doubt people are usually stuck in their ways, so they're probably not going to change their mind ever. But I think if you really give it a chance, those of you that were left confused and unfulfilled or whatever by The Last Jedi, I think in context this is a trilogy. All 3 of these movies work insanely well together. And the he's in it, Lando. The Lando stuff is awesome, especially a little moment at the end. And then I like how they kind of do something with Finn that they don't flat out say, but if you're paying attention, you're like, oh my god, no. Old things, new things, great things. Major complaint, not about the movie.
Oh.
Well, actually, 2 major. That's the secondary complaint. That's just more me being picky. No, my major complaint is what the fuck is going on with trailers and ads in movies? It's been 20 minutes forever. 20 minutes is about the limit. It's like, okay, 20. I know, they got a show, they got to promote.
Yeah.
It was legitimately half an hour of trailers and ads before this. I looked when we got to the Milan trailer, the last one, it was like, our screening started at 7:30 and it was 7:57 by the time the last trailer started. And then we still had the Regal Coca-Cola short film thing and the Regal Unlimited thing. So probably over half an hour of trailers in that screening.
It's a bit excessive.
Yeah, because I mean, and like you could feel the whole audience, even every time a new trailer thing would come up, like, we're like, ugh, like, get to it. And then of course, as soon as the credits start, or the crawl starts, it was over for me. And I know a lot of people, you know, and again, most of it just trolls because they don't understand this stuff. We're saying the thing about, I wouldn't want to sit next to him in the theater. Well, guess what? Everybody in theater on opening night, pretty much like me. However, I also like to say that, yeah, that's me home alone, no one around that I'm going to bother, and it's a condensed trailer. So of course I'm not acting exactly like that in the theater. There was a couple moments tonight that I struggled to contain myself from being like that, because I just physically, I started shaking and breathing so hard while I'm crying that I just... But man, the whole theater was into it. And then we'll tell you this other story, we'll get out of here. This is the interesting way the screening started, too. We didn't get to sit in exactly our assigned seats.
We came in and we found...
Yeah, I don't know if it'll actually... Yeah, I guess it focuses on that. So, which is kind of cute. They made this thing and did this thing. But at the same time, everybody obliged them. So, and we were, you know, we got in like after a trailer had started or something, so we're last ones in our row, which is the beauty of assigned seating. You don't have to be there and fight for seats. But of course, you know, I, like most of the people in there, was one of the people that were waiting the second the tickets went on sale to buy immediately. So for bullshit like this, like, hey, me and my friend, we'd really like to sit together. They only had seats on the opposite end of the row. So can everybody shift over? It's like, no, I'm a theater stickler, man. I want to sit right in the dead center of the damn theater, and I fought for my tickets, but everybody had already done it. And I'm like, well, you know what? Listen, I hate it, but karma, put some good karma out there. But, you know, that's kind of why I let it go. Because I did, honestly, I considered being that asshole that's like, no, everybody move to your assigned seats. But I was like, I don't need to be that guy. I wanted to be that guy, but I don't need to be that guy. Let's put it this way.
Maybe that comes back to us when we're traveling and they try to change our seats.
That's what I mean. Sure, I hadn't thought of it that specifically, but yeah. Again, I just thought, be a Jedi. The universe wants you to be where you want to be. So, but anyway, so those are our theater stories. But other than that, just, I'm so glad we're seeing it again tomorrow. And Sunday. And now I'm actually kind of upset. Christmas and we got other movies we have to see, and then vacation, because like I need to see this at least 5 times in the theater like I have the other saga films, and I'm like, man, by the time we get back,
it's going to be in the theater for a while.
It'll be there. I know it'll be there, but will they still have 3D? Will they still have it in IMAX and the good auditoriums? I don't know. You know, by mid-January, we'll see.
If it's still making money.
Oh yeah. Oh, and it's gonna make money. I'm so excited. It's gonna make plenty of money. I mean, it probably won't make as money as the last ones, but that's the nature of the trilogy.
So, we about done then? I think we're about done then. So, like and subscribe, and give us that thumbs up of encouragement.
All right, we'll do it right. All right. Oh, shit, I actually did mean to start this time. Definitely, if you don't want spoilers, stay out of the comments. Some people are probably just going to excitedly, accidentally spoil things, and I guarantee some assholes are going to try and purposely spoil things. So stay away from the comments, but if you don't care or whatever, you can definitely let me know. You can comment. If you've seen it, you can comment. I would still try to say not spoiler, like if you're a good person, try not to spoil intentionally in the comments and wait for the spoiler video for that. But you can comment anyways and let us know. Check out the Stardust app. Check out my Patreon for all kinds more Star Wars fun. The Eric Butts, or links in the description below. Click the thumbs up button. Give us a thumb of encouragement, as we do love to be encouraged. Now we're going to get out of here. We're going to talk some hella spoilers. And we'll see you all. We'll see you all later. Yeah. May the Force be with you. Always.